Welcome to packet number 5. On this first page, this is part 1, we are talking about multiplying and dividing integers. So up here they show you like different ways to use with counters and with number lines. I don't necessarily like that way because I feel like it's kind of confusing to many people. So the best way to do this is to really just follow the rules. So when you have same signs, it's going to be positive, and when you have different, it's negative. So different signs, positive and a negative, is going to be a negative. So just kind of keep that in mind. And we'll do a few together, and then I'm actually going to have you do a few on your own. So we're going to look at this first little part here, A, B, C, and D. Very simple. It's all 2 times 3. It's just showing you how the rules apply. So 2 positives, that's the same sign. So 2 times 3 we know is just 6. Okay, same signs again. -2 times a -3 is also 6. But now we have different. We have a 2 times a -3, so that's now a -6. And a -2 times 3 is also a -6. So again, the same is positive, different is negative. Moving further down, you'll see that there's this table here. This applies to the counters and things like that, so I'm actually not going to do the table. If that's helpful for you, go ahead and do it. I don't think it is. I think it's quite confusing, but again, that's up to you. So now we're just going to look at this bottom half right here, 1 through 12. And I'm going to do all of the odds, and I want you to actually do all of the evens. So this is going to kind of work your brain of your multiplication and division facts. So if it's helpful for you, I really want you to try and do this without a calculator. If it's helpful for you, get out a multiplication chart. I might even add one to the video on Google Classroom, but try and do this without a calculator. So first things first, I just want to try and figure out if this is going to be negative or positive. So I'm going to go all the way through my odds, and I'm just going to write negatives if it's negative and leave it blank if it's positive. So I have different signs, so that's negative. Similar signs, same signs, positive. Different, negative. Different, negative. Different, negative, and different, negative. So those are all going to be negative, and number 3 is going to be positive. And now we just do our facts. 1 times 4 is 4. 10 times 7 is 70. 45 divided by 9 is 5. 11 times 3 is 33. 28 divided by 4 is 7. And 9 times 8 is 72. Okay, so now I want you to try and do 2 through 12 on your own. And again, it says, what will the sign of the answer be if we multiply or divide? 2 positives, positive. 2 negatives, positive. A positive and a negative is negative. Hopefully this helped you. If you have questions, please ask in Google Classroom. Use the Remind app, go through email, or use my Google number.